David Corson, Monday, June 30th, 2025. Oh, about 7:45. Just got done with a podcast with a project manager out of the Keys, originally from Philly. She's an author. She's got a book. Anyway, all about communication, people, all that good stuff. And had to get my word of the day done for today. So I'm out here on the front lawn. That's what the front of the house looks like with our 4th of July garb going up. And anyway, really busy day. Up early, had a dentist appointment at noon. Came back, got some emails done. And just trying to get as much done as I can before Thursday. Because Thursday, things are going to wind down, and Friday's 4th of July. And then you got the weekend. Trying to get my issue done and get my last people with their surveys in. Trying to see who's going to be on the cover and getting some proofing started. We're in production mode. And just got to make the most out of your day, because there's only so much time left and before the weekend, and it's time to relax, recharge yourself, and get ready for the second half of the year. Hopefully you've got a positive thought, smile on your face, getting ready to go into your Monday night, having some good food. We're having some leftovers. We've got some stuffed peppers. She's just warming up, and gonna go munch and get a couple things done and take a couple, maybe an hour or so of relaxing, and then I'm getting ready for bed, man. I was up at the crack of dawn, getting things done, and got a big day tomorrow, big day on Wednesday, and then, but I had a lot. I'll tell you, I think I got the most birthday notes I've ever had on social media this weekend. Texts, voicemails, messages, emails. It was awesome, and hit 62. I'm a senior citizen right now. And feels good I made it this far. I didn't even think I was going to make it past 30. But here I am. And I built that. Yeah, baby. I built that. And I had confidence. Never built a house before, but I did it. And shoot. You can do anything. You got the right tools, the right mindset, and you ask a lot of questions, you talk, you communicate, you ask the right people, you hire the right people, and you get stuff done. You can do anything. And I'm not scared to do something. You can always teach a dog new tricks, old or new. And even old dogs can learn something new, even though they're set in their ways. So but it was a great conversation with this girl, with this lady, and she was from Central PA. She lived in Philly. She said water like I did, and we were laughing about it before we got on the recording. And she has a book on project management. It doesn't matter if you're in construction. Listen, life is all about project management, I mean, you hire people, you oversee things. You got to think about what's the worst and the best that can happen and all these things. And she laughs. She goes, oh, man, I'm going to talk to a guy in construction. But after she goes, man, that was one of the best conversations I've ever had. I said, I always have good conversations. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to. I always take good stuff from her. She's going to send me a signed copy of it. And really, really cool. She lives down in Key West, and she's a speaker. She's not a life coach, but she's an author. She's got another book coming out, and project management people, they're just really cool because they understand about winning. It's all about winning, and sometimes you're going to win ugly, sometimes you're going to win pretty, but it doesn't matter. It's 15-0 or 4-3. It's on, and she was a field hockey player, so we were talking hockey. I mean, it's just cool, man. There's so many cool people out there. You just got to meet them. The world's full of all sorts of people, and they all have something to offer. So I just it was a great day today, and I did once again I did my podcast in my kitchen. I think I just want to do them down there. My wife put this flag up on the big screen, and it just looks really cool. Everybody sits there like, oh my God, it looks like it's fake. But no, it's real, man. We built that, and in any event, it just was awesome, and another great conversation. But normally Monday's a wind-up day, man. I was busy today, and I'm still busy. I got a couple things I got to get done, and I got an email blast service. I got to get on there and put some things in the archive, so I have room to put some more people on my e-blast for July, and got to get a couple other things done, and then this day's over. Move on to Tuesday and get her going. And I'm looking forward to the end of the week and 4th of July, celebrating the 249th birthday for the United States, Independence Day. Very important day. So Here's what I'm thinking. Here's my word of the day for June 30th, last day of Q2, and tomorrow's July 1st, the first day of Q3. And stewardship. Yeah, that's my word, stewardship. It's basically, just guiding, your journey of things that you know how to do. You know, stewardship. Driving the boat. You're the captain of the boat. You're trying to make your way up the river. You know where you're going to run aground, or whether it's deep water, or all that kind of stuff. Stewardship is so important. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period. Take athletics. Your coach is like a stewardship. The quarterback is your stewardship. The center on the hockey line is your stewardship. The captain of the defense, he's the stewardship of keeping people from scoring. You're the superintendent on the construction site. You're the stewardship of making sure everything's done right. On time, safety, no one getting hurt. All that stuff. Stewardship but in athletics, it's just so important to be a stewardship of your expertise, the way you play, your professionalism, the way you practice. Remember, you're going to play as you practice on game day. So if you're a stewardship of the way you get things done, preparing for your next game, you have that much better of a chance to have a W on the board than not. And remember, there's no losing. It's either you win or you lose. You win. There's no losing. You win or you learn. Excuse me. And it's just being a steward of your expertise. In lacrosse, you got to catch and throw with both hands. If your weak hand is stronger than your stronger hand, you're going to be a much better player. So you got to be stewardship to make sure that happens. And that's one of the best analogies I can give you, being as far as athletics. But hey, maybe in basketball, you got to be a better foul shooter. You got to be a stewardship. You got to practice. Maybe on the golf course, putting's not your gig. You got to practice more putts. If you're a runner and you want to cut down your time, you got to work that much harder. Maybe you're running on too many flat surfaces. You got to run on more hills, or more downhills, or different terrain. To give your body so that muscle memory doesn't get kind of relaxed. And it just kind of knows. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the weather's going to bring, or any of that kind of stuff. So being a stewardship in athletics, you got to be prepared for everything. And being prepared is just making sure that what are the pros and cons, or what's the worst and what's the best that can happen. And if you're somewhere in between that sweet spot, you're probably going to get that W and the L on the scoreboard. And once again, L is not losing. L is for learning. You win, you learn, you never lose. Okay? It's just the way it is. Business, being a stewardship of your product line, of the way that your company is perceived, whether you're an account executive or you're the CEO. Stewardship in business, the way that you present yourself out in public, on Zoom, at trade shows, the way you shake people's hands, the way people that know your reputation. All of those things take stewardship. And stewardship, it means you got to take action. You got to work at it. And a lot of, some people are born with it, but a lot of people, you just have to work with it. As you go through your career, and you put year after year, you become better and better, but you're always improving, because technology, with AI and everything else that's out there, 6 months from now, there might be a brand new way of doing things. And you got to be a stewardship to be able to adapt and accept what's new, and always make sure that you never forget your roots, where you came from. All right? Relationships, same thing. You got to be a stewardship. Not every day is going to be great. Some days are going to be better than other. It's your responsibility to make positive out of negatives. And if you're a stewardship of doing that, you got to start your day off a positive note. You got to end your day on a positive note. And if you do that, the next day, you're going to have that much of an opportunity of having a better day. And remember, relationships, it's all about communication, being flexible, negotiable, listen, stick a sock in your mouth when you're talking too much. Don't make mountains out of molehills, all right? Keep it simple. Be able to communicate the least amount of words to make your point across so a second grader could understand it. That's stewardship in relationships. And it's not just personal. It's just casual contact. Like today, I went to the dentist. I had a nice chat. The same hygienist, she always cleans my teeth. And, the bottom line is, she just had her birthday. We were both cancers. We were talking about it. We had a great conversation, even though I had she was cleaning my teeth and had the digger in my mouth and whatever. But we had a great conversation. We were talking about all sorts of stuff. I see her several times a year. I get my teeth cleaned every 3 months. When She probably sees me on the scene. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun, man. Corson's coming in, man. We're gonna have a good talk for about 45 minutes. So stewardship. It doesn't matter if it's personal or just casual communication. You want to be a steward of that. You want to be a leader. You want to make sure people know what the heck you're talking about. Show your expertise, that you're professional, your knowledge of something. And if you don't know something, don't BS people. Tell them, hey, they can tell. But being a steward of yourself is so crucial in relationships, personal or just casual contact that you're having every day. And sleep, you got to be a steward of your body. You gotta navigate it all day, because it busts its ass for you every day, day in and day out. And when it comes time to go to bed, you got to teach your body. You got to be a steward. Hey, man, I'm unplugging. I'm flossing my teeth. I'm brushing. It's time for you to get some rest. So when I lay down, man, you go to bed and get your rest, because we have a hell of a day to get done tomorrow. And believe me, my body's like a thoroughbred. Every day, as long as I'm breathing, man, it's going to perform for me, because it knows that I'm going to feed it well. I'm going to give it the rest that it needs. I'm training it to. This is what I was going to do all day. I wanted to get better sleep this year in 2025. So I'm a steward of my sleep. And it knows, hey, when I'm unplugging, when I'm laying down, hey, man, it's time to get some rest, because tomorrow's going to be that, and the next day's going to be that much busier. So, stewardship, man, that should be totally a part of your verbiage, your characteristic, your mindset. It'll change your life. And, that's from the heart. Take it to the bank, put up your knowledge vault, use it for whenever you need it. On a sunny day, on a rainy day, cloudy day, lightning, snow, sleet, whatever. Being a steward of your life, man, if you can master that, you're going to have an awesome rest of your life. Because you know what? Boom, that second you can't get it back. So everything in the past is just history. You can't change that scoreboard, but you can change your future. And being a steward of it, you can change your future for the better. For you, for your family, for your team, for your company, for your body, whatever. I try to be a steward every day. When I do these videos, I'm a steward. I'm just trying to leave value nuggets for you, so you can have a better mindset or a better outcome, whatever's coming up there. All right. And if I forgot anything else, business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, if you do something different in that 24-hour period, be a steward of that too. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. All right. And if you work on stewardship every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, you'll have 6 months of data on yourself. Right here on your phone, put your input, download the diary app, and write a paragraph on how you worked on improving stewardship. And if you do it consistently, day in and day out, for the next 6 months, that's 180 days, give or take a day or so, you will see a change yourself. You'll look yourself in the mirror, man, I have changed. People are going to say, hey, what's different about you? I've been working on stewardship. All right? Your teammates, your spouse, your husband, your wife, your kids, your pets, cohorts, teammates, coworkers, everybody. But most importantly, your mind will, because you won't have to battle with it, because it knows that you're a steward of it. You have control of it. So that's my word, stewardship, for June 30th, 2025. Take it for what it's worth. But I'm telling you, it's a very important. It's a connector. It's an action word. It's an adjective. You master stewardship, you're going to have an awesome next 6 months. And if you work on it every day, you're just going to be a better person. I can't say that true enough. So, listen, I appreciate y'all out there. Have a great rest of your Monday night. And have an awesome Tuesday. Before you know, it's going to be Wednesday, hump day, woohoo! And then Thursday's a wash, and then it's 4th of July and the fireworks on Friday. And then go enjoy the weekend, and then start the second half of the year. So, as I said, I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Take action. Stewardship.